So sometimes as an acoustic guitar player, you get hired to do weddings. Several years back, I got hired to do this wedding, and I was just supposed to walk them up the aisle, walk them down the aisle with some quiet music and collect my check and be done with it. And about a week before the wedding, I was working at a restaurant backing up a singer, a real singer, unlike myself. And the bride and groom-to-be were in the restaurant that night, and they're eating their dinner, and the singer says, well, sing a song, my voice is getting tired. And so I sang this song. And the bride and groom heard the tune, and the bride calls me up the next morning, and she says, when you do the wedding next week, you have to sing that song at the ceremony. I said, no, you mean at the reception after you all have had something to drink. And she says, no, we need you to start the ceremony with that song. I knew where my money was coming from. I said, did you talk to your mom about this? Yes, she said. We told her what the words meant to us in terms of romance, family values, and marital longevity. I said, okay, it's your wedding, no problem. So there I was, Sunday afternoon, sunny day in August, out in the backyard. Birds and bees and 100 people in rented white chairs, all dressed better than me and waiting for something to happen. And I'm looking up the aisle at the bride's mother as she's standing there holding her little bouquet and waiting to start the procession. And it was my job to sing this song. Look here, boys, do what I say. This game of love ain't too easy to play. Now, if you want to see what your future might hold, then you better go on home with her. Before you get bold, check out her mama. Before you say, I do, check out her mama. Because between me and you, if her mama ain't fine, then you better take your time. She gonna look just like her mama on down the line. Now maybe you think you found the girl of your dreams, but you know these things aren't always what they seem. You can laugh, but you'll see what I mean when you go on home with her. You check out the scene, check out her mama. Before you say I do, check out her mama. Because between me and you, if her mama ain't fine, then you better take your time. She's gonna look just like her mama on down the line. Yes, she will. Slow down, son, you know this ain't no race. And don't you go get fooled by the very first pretty face. You take your time before you go and you make that leap. If you don't play your cards right, boy, you just might read a man weep. Check out her mama. Before you say I do, check out her mama. Because between me and you, if her mama ain't fine, you better take your time. She gonna look just like her mama on down the line. Now that tune has got me in trouble a couple of times. The bride and groom loved it. They're still married, so I think it's kind of like, a song of good fortune. However, I was in Berkeley, and I sang the song in Berkeley. And the women of Berkeley, when I was done, they stood up, and then they began to hiss and boo. Both hissing and booing. It was an uncomfortable moment. Brick wall behind me and a door on the other side of the line of booing women in Berkeley. I haven't been back to Berkeley since. I went to Ann Arbor, Michigan a couple of weeks later, and darned if I didn't sing that song and they were frowning. I said when I was done, would you think that Ann Arbor might be the Berkeley of the Midwest? And they said, yes, we think so. Okay, haven't been back to Ann Arbor either. I'd go, I just haven't been asked back. So then I was in Spokane, Washington, a blue-collar, unpretentious town where I figured I'm playing in a wine bar. What can it matter? Sang the song at the wine bar. A woman stands up at the back of the wine bar. She shakes her finger at me and she says, that was rude. That was really, really rude. Man, I thought no place is safe. I went to La Vida, Colorado. La Vida's a little town in south central Colorado there. South from Pueblo, hang a right at Walsenburg. Go to La Vida, a little town, maybe 500 people. I don't know, I was playing a house concert. 40 people jammed into a little living room in the house, and they're all drinking beer, and they're pretty schnockered, and I thought, they don't even understand English right now. This is pretty harmless. I sang the song. I got through the first verse. I got to the chorus. The whole room started singing along with me. I thought, man, this is positively surreal. And they sang the song with me all the way to the end, and I got to the end of the song, and I said, what gives? Why would you people know all the words to this song? They said, Fred James Jr., the guy who wrote the song, lives in our town, and it's our town anthem. I'll continue to do it to this day. Thank you very much.